My people, welcome back to On a Journey with Giselle. I am your host, Giselle, and I'm back. Y'all, I've been on a mini hiatus, not even gonna lie. What I've been working on has been myself. I really have been working on myself, y'all. But I'm back. Consistency, that's the theme of the year, intentionality. And the real reason I've been on a hiatus is because honestly, I wanted to produce and give y'all some real content of what I'm really working on. I've lacked some creativity, so I'm back and I really just want to discuss what I have been like dealing with or working on rather. And that is just, so as I've talked about in previous episodes, I've been running. I lost weight. It was amazing. It feels good. But I lost like what I not. So let's talk about body composition, right? We see ourselves and there's a way like I literally say to myself all the time, like, you made your body. Like I did. And, I didn't like certain aspects. So my thighs got a little bit smaller and, I was like, oop. I look back and I was like, look back at it. I'm gonna be jokey because like I feel like sometimes I'm too serious, but I look back at it and I was like, it's not back there no more. It had got a little small. So I'm back, and that is strictly because cardio, and I wasn't lifting. So that's the lesson I learned in it. So y'all, that's what we're talking about today. Fitness. This is a fitness and wellness podcast. And we are going to dive into, my fitness world, what we're talking about. How can I help? That eating grocery on a budget, especially with how inflation and all of this is going on, tariffs, all of that. And just like, what does my program look like? I created a program for myself. So I'm ready to jump into it. Are y'all ready? What has been up? Last time we were on the episode, we're discussing my book, Consistency, Whole Body Consistency, a fitness journal. If you've not gotten a chance to check it out, go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something even better. I'm going to do the journal for 30 days with y'all. So go ahead and get that journal because June is coming, a new 6 months. We've already made it to 6 months in 2026. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's amazing. It's not 2026. Ooh, we need to cut that. But can you believe we've made it a whole 6 months in 2025? Wow. Wow. But yeah, let's get into the show. So we're going to be doing that. Whole body. If you haven't gotten it, go ahead and get that. Go to Instagram on a journey with Giselle. But yeah, this is where I've been at. And I'm ready to jump into show. So, my fitness program, I created one. I know what I need. So, I'll just tell you right now, if you're trying to grow your glutes, you need to work on progression overload, lifting heavier. But you don't want to go in straight lifting heavier. So, these are some tips that I want to give you all. So, go ahead and take some notes if you're looking to gain weight and tone up, right? If you're toning and you want to like be cut in your arms, you want to like do a medium to light weight with more reps. So like if you're doing dumbbell flies, trying to get that back, sculpt your back, you want to do at least like a medium to light weight. So being able to really lift it, or it might be a little heavy, but not too heavy. And you're going to do 15 to 20 reps for 3 to 4 rounds. That's really just going to work your muscles, tone it up. Now, if you're trying to build muscle, and this is for all exercises in body, right? You want to lift heavier. So, ooh, that strain, right? Ooh, that strain, whatever you're doing. If you're doing a push-up, that strain, right? But you're going to do less reps, okay? And that's really just to build the muscle, tension on it, build it, tighten it. So that's what I want you to remember. And so that's what I went into my program already knowing, right? So my glute exercises, I keep it really simple, right? Like really simple. I have my rest days. I do glutes 2 to 3 times a week, depending on what I'm doing. I've had some trips, and in these last 2 months of the program, I will have some trips. So I'll talk about later how you navigate staying consistent in your program when you are on vacation. It's summertime, right? So my glutes, we're gonna hit the squat. We're gonna hit the hip thrust. We're gonna hit the deadlifts, right? And I do resistance band training. Those four right there are really my go-tos, right? And I do variety of variation, right? So my squats, one week when I was getting myself back into it, I wasn't too fond on the squat press, like the Smith machine, but I have since then progressed to going back to using it. But the first 2 weeks, I was just getting that front squat down, really lifting front squat, doing 10 to 12 reps, getting my medium reps in, progressing to my heavier. So when I got ready to get on the Smith machine, I'd be ready. I'm now at 95 this morning. I'm squatting 95. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And that was just progression overload over the 4 weeks. All right. Second week I went to the Smith machine. Then my deadlifts, I am at 100. So I dumbbells 100 pounds, and like I said, it's progression, progression, progression. And dumbbell deadlifts are good for your glutes, tighten that hammy, right? And then your back, right? You got a little bit of back fat. You want to lift that glute, that top. That's what it's good for. Your hip thrust, that's what you want to master right there. Your hip thrust. You want to master your hip thrust because that's that big glute right there. That's where you're going to lift everything. I don't know, and I'm going to have to give y'all the record of where I'm at because I did do heavier this morning. I don't want to lie to y'all, but I'm at least have to be between 160 and 180, but I can't. But I've worked my way up to that. So I've been doing a hip thrust for a while before I even got back into the gym. So I'm pretty strong there, but the way to progress on that is start medium to heavy, right? And you want to progression overload. So don't do a big progression overload. If you're doing 225, right? Maybe put a 2.5 on it. Or you don't want to go 225, 50, and then jump right up to the 45 plate. No, don't do that, right? Do it slow. Your body likes that. That's how you're going to build, okay? So we got the front squats, we got the deadlifts, we got the hip thrusts, and then I said resistance band. But before I go into that, I want to talk about the step ups. Step ups are key. Step ups are key for your glute, right? That up and then bringing it down. What you want to do is when you step up, lean over. So step up on the bench and then step back with the other foot, lean forward. Ooh, you're going to feel it. And all you really need is 2 to 3 rounds. I do between, depending on my weight, 8 to 10 reps. Like I said, not a lot. If you're just trying to tone your legs, you can do the 10 to 15. That's fine. But yeah, so those are my key glute. In my resistance bands, I got the kickbacks. I love the kickbacks, cable kickbacks, resistance band kickback. I have the hydrants, so the doggy hydrants when you're lifting your leg. That's good for your hips as well. The froggy. I like the froggy pumps because it really lifts the lower body of my glute. That bottom feels really good. So those are my 3 key. And then the glute bridges. You could do single leg. You can do double leg, and then the press, and then the finisher. My glute finisher. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, Giselle. A thrust method. You're gonna get a resistance band, or you can even do it with weights. I've done it both ways. Either way, got my glutes burning. So 8 seconds. You're gonna do full thrust up, down, up, 8 reps. Then you're gonna do a half. So you're gonna do a half. So 8 thrust halfway, not full, half 8. And then when you get on that 8th one for that half, then you hold it for 8 seconds. Ooh, the first round, you can be like, Giselle, this is easy. When you get to that second round, if you're feeling great, go to 4 rounds. Oh my goodness. When you get done, you're going to be, I always get up holding my glutes. Telling you the truth. And I'm going to drop that for y'all too. I'm going to make that a short, so stay tuned to that. You're going to see the 888 thrust method. I want to do it. Ooh, what y'all want me to do? Should I do the resistance bands and resistance band only, or should I show y'all how to do it with the barbell? They gonna burn either way. So yeah, that's my leg day. And then my thighs, I really hit the leg press, the hamstring curl, the leg extensions, and then Bulgarian squats. So you can use Bulgarian squats too, also for glutes. But yeah, if you're trying to target specifically your thighs, those are my workouts that I do. And like I said, just a progression overload. You want to start out with your leg press and your Bulgarians. That's another thing. Do your 2 heavier and harder exercises so you can give your full impact, whether you're squats or you're doing your thighs. That's what you want to do as well. Remember to do that as well. So yeah, leg day, I do my hip thrust, I do my front squats, then I do my leg press and Bulgarians, and then I get the nitty gritty of like the deadlifts, and then the step ups, and then the leg extensions, and then the leg hamstring curls. So yeah, and then I do resistance band. And you know, I always end with abs. I always try to do at least 100 reps or 200 reps. That's all of May. So I've been doing 200 reps. I've been aiming for that. The abs on fleek. I'll have to show you that. Make sure if you have not checked out the challenge, you definitely do that. And I know you're like, oh, wow, Giselle, this is so much information. Yes, I will drop the program so y'all can see that. Actually, if you want to see it, I'm not even going to drop it. DM me and I will personally deliver it to you. You can track it, put your own weight into it. Let me know, DM me, On a Journey with G, reach out, comment below, and I'll get back to you. I got you. And we're going to grow those glutes, tone those legs, strengthen those legs together. And you know what I always say, if I have not said it yet, your body is made in the kitchen. So I started out saying I made my body. So I eat a specific type of way. I will never tell you what I eat because you cannot eat like me. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that because I know what type of eater I am. And I'm a specific eater. I eat. I love to eat. I do get hangry, but I'm conscious on what I put into my body. All right, so what I mean by that is I know that right now I need to intake my protein, like get that up, right? So I eat proteins that people might not eat. I will drop that. I've done a video where I showed you where I went grocery shopping, so you'll see my kind of what I eat. And the thing about it is I'm consistent in what I eat. I do not mind eating the same thing, right? But what you want to realize is that, a part of this journey, there's going to be, you have to stay consistent. So find foods that work for you. That's my biggest take of this. Find foods that work for you where you can increase your protein, get your fiber, get your fruit in you, get your greens. Do not forget the greens. And yeah, like you got to find what works best for you. Some people don't like spinach. Some people don't like sardines. Some people don't like tuna. People don't like that. So you have to find what works for you, right? I've been playing around with that and I've found what I've liked. So I've included, like I said, a video. I'm going to have a short so you'll kind of see what I eat in a week. I do have cheat days where I allow myself to go out to eat, and I'll eat as well what I want, but around what I'm trying to like incorporate more protein, have my little carb dessert or whatever. And if I have a bad day, I do not beat myself up because I know I'm going to stay consistent in the gym. So yeah, I also have been taking some different supplements, been trying out creatine for like 2 weeks now, week 2. So we're going to see how that works. I will say that I saw an increase. I actually like taking it better in the mornings, before the workout. A lot of times it says take it after the workout and mix it with your protein powder, which I've gotten back into my protein powder. I will say when you want to eat, when you're taking protein powder, increase your fiber in your fruits so you won't get constipated. That's a big thing too. You don't want that. So that's something I've been learning too. And macaroot, I've done that. Macaroot has been interesting. It's supposed to help with, hormonal balance, your mood, energy. That was the big thing for me, energy. And then curviness, right? And help you like want to feel more, like eat more. It really increases your metabolism. So that's kind of, but you got to study and find the macaroot for you. I have a yellow powder, a really basic one. It's really good for your digestion. And I still keep my same like digestive stuff that I do in the morning. My garlic, I eat that. Celery juice. Summertime is coming up, so I'm probably about to switch to my watermelon, especially because I'm taking creatine and I need to have more like be hydrated more. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's what I've been up to. Month of June, I'm gonna keep you updated. And I do have a trip supposedly. So I want to show you how I'm training and how I'm staying consistent while on a plane, while in a new city, while in a hotel gym, etc. So, stay tuned to that. But if you have any questions, comment below. What do you want to see me talk about on my program? What are you struggling with? What do you want to know about your summer fitness program, like plan for yourself? It's hot. Do you want to be inside? Just throw all the questions at me. Fitness, I'm here for it. I'm on a new thing, but I want to join you. And I want to bring you because we're on this journey together. Mentally, I've been dealing with like learning how to I've been spiraling, y'all. So, I deal with anxiety. I always admitted that. But just like, I've realized some things have came in my life that's kind of brought some things out of me, not in a bad way, but in a good way, to help me realize some things about myself. And it's been a struggle, but learning how to stop the spiraling is the journey I'm on, y'all. And to be real, this month, which is why I have not been so creative, you all, is because your girl has been spiraling and I haven't been able to manage it. And it's not because of negative things. It's honestly because I've entered into something new that I've never encountered and I don't know how to manage it. So anxiety has come because of a lack of control. And that's something that I've realized that I struggle with because of several issues of my own life. But needless to say, I'm trying to work through not allowing my own issues to impact me because at the end of the day, there are past issues that should not be influencing my future. But in the middle, right now, in the in between, I'm struggling managing that. And learning how to stop the spiral. Fitness has really been helping me, and that's why I wanted to start this episode with this. I might drop an episode on, anxiety and learning how to manage a spiral. What type of, like, where does it come from? Like, maybe discuss some of my trauma and just things that contribute to my anxiety and attachments and things that happen in my life. I might get a guest on here and we could talk about that too. But I just wanted to jump on, let y'all know, Giselle, I'm still on the journey. I'm still here. We're still going. If you've not gotten a chance yet, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Go to the Instagram, On a Journey with G. Follow Motivational Motivational Mondays, Wednesday Pick Me Ups. I'm still here. And if you have not gotten a chance to cop the great whole body fitness, go ahead and get this whole body consistency, a step-by-step guide to help you on your journey, stay consistent. And there's also a fitness journal. So make sure you check that out. That's available on Amazon and it's under $15. So go ahead and check it out, share it with a friend, and y'all start y'all journey for 30 days together. Like I said, I will be doing that the month of June. Might tune into it in July as well. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. I'm done for now. Until next time, you know what I like to always say: peace, love, and happiness.